driver's seat. We are live down here in Florida. We're on our way to Plant City, which is right outside of Tampa. We've lots of police, so I know it's Labor Day, so hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna give it a few minutes for everybody to get in here, and I've got I gotta have a good live today. I got a subject that I want to talk to y'all about today. It's about truck driver patience. That's what I'm gonna be talking about today, and I think it's a good subject for us to talk about, but I don't want to give it a minute or so to let people in here. What's going on, Aaron? Good evening, happy holidays to you too, sir. Where you at today? What's up, Mr. Brian Walton? How you doing, Brian? I got a great topic today, Brian. You're probably going to be interested in this. I know you're dealing with some crap, but I'm going to give it a few more seconds and we're going to get right into it. But I just want to first say thank you for joining to my channel. Thank you for watching. Today is a live video from Tampa, or we're on the way to Tampa. We are right here on 75. I'm in the passenger seat. Jane's over in the driver's seat. So today I want to talk to y'all about something about driver patience. So that's what we're going to talk about. Let's have a good discussion about it, and let's go over this and let me know in the comments what you think. Aaron says, I'm behind you. Slow down, sir. Hey, come on, buddy. I'm stopping in Plant City for tonight. We're going to be down there somewhere off I-4 is where we're going to be staying at tonight after we drop this load. And then we don't have a back load, so we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to get a back load. But, so patience. Let's talk about patience, y'all. Patience is a good thing to have, always. What do you say, James?
Oh, yeah.
Always. Patience is a good thing no matter what you do in life. Patience is something that it's hard to learn. I've learned patience over the years. You don't want to pray for patience. God teaches you some lessons sometimes. You might not want to learn that, but, you know, in my past, I've done time before. You know, I wasn't always... I've done some messed up things. I went to prison. I was in prison before. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but I actually got caught making fake IDs in my early 20s, doing some counterfeiting. So I learned patience in prison. I learned patience with dealing with a lot of different things. So patience is something that you're gonna have to learn if you're a truck driver. Okay? Yeah, if you're married, patience. That's correct. If you're a father, you gotta have patience. But especially driving a truck, you're gonna have to master patience, or you're gonna be miserable in life. So all the drivers out there are listening to me. I want y'all to try your best to learn patience the best you can. Brian says, I try to be patient, but the situation I am in hurts. Oh, I totally agree, Brian. You are in a definitely messed up situation. And I'm not picking on your situation at all. That situation you're in sucks, but that's definitely going to change after tomorrow. We'll talk to the operations manager in the morning, and you should too, about the situations you're in, and that's going to change. And I'll go ahead and say Brian got a back load out of his house. He did a 34 out of his house. He got a back load, and it only went like 600 miles. But the thing is, he picked up at the end of last week. So, you know, just running just a little bit of miles, 100, 200 a day to get somewhere, and they're not even coping. It sucks, and I get it. When he could have just stayed at the house and got that. But it does happen in trucking. A lot of things happen in trucking, and I don't want to just keep saying, oh, it's trucking, but it does happen. Things happen. But especially during these holidays, a lot of drivers have called me. Even I personally stopped. I stopped early yesterday. I went to my in-laws' house in Atlanta. Especially during the holidays, a lot of things happen. What's going on, Eugene Weber? Eugene Weber's using patience right now. He got in a little situation. So patience has got to be, you got to use patience in a lot of different ways. But freight's for all y'all out there on the holidays that are down right now, freight is about to pick up next week. We're going to be jamming. It's like this every year. Memorial Day, Labor Day, slows down again around Thanksgiving, and then Christmas week is terrible. It slows down. Then you got New Year's Eve. Then after that, it picks up again. But between now and Thanksgiving, get those miles while you can. Owner operators, regular drivers, company drivers, freight is going to be rolling. I mark my words. After this next holiday's over, we're going to be wide open. We always hear at Rosedale right after that. So it just comes in seasons. But today I want to break down. I've got 8 different reasons why you should have patience. Now, there's a lot of things that you can do to get patience. Trevor says, hi Sharon and Trevor, you right about you say don't be in much of a rush, be cool. Exactly. All right, so let's go over these 8 things. Number 1, reasons why you should have patience. Traffic congestion. Now, what you're saying is good. That's also everything about blood pressure. Blood pressure, not having patience is gonna cause your blood pressure to go up. There's a lot of reasons patients. Okay, before I go into these reasons, let's go over a few things. Blood pressure. Okay, having a bad attitude, making your day suck, making it miserable, negative thoughts, not good sleep, your diet. A lot of things by not having patience can happen. But having accidents, getting speeding tickets, doing crazy, a lot of things. But today I'm gonna go over the 8 things of why you should have patience, or things that you're gonna have to have patience in. Let's put it that way. As a truck driver, the number one thing is gonna be traffic congestion. You're a truck driver, yeah. You're gonna go through Atlanta, you're gonna go through Houston, you're gonna go through where all these big cities. I promise you, if you're an over-the-road truck driver, you're gonna deal with traffic. So that's one reason you should have patience right there, is knowing that you're gonna hit traffic. When I hit traffic, I ain't gonna be able to get in no hurry. There's nothing you can do about it, bro. Eddie across America said change is the only thing consistent in trucking. Amen to that. That is definitely so. So if you're gonna make this your lifestyle, you're gonna have to master patience. Traffic. This is the first thing we're talking about. Traffic. We got 8 things to talk about, but that's traffic. You're gonna run into traffic. There's gonna be detours. Now, that's second. Let's go to number 2. Delays and detours. You're gonna be driving down the road, and all of a sudden you're gonna find out that the road is closed. The trees that fell on it. Accidents happen, and you're gonna like, oh my God, I gotta go a different way. And it's gonna take you way out of route. And that's gonna aggravate you. It's gonna make you mad that we get paid from zip code to zip code. So, I may be on my way down to Tampa, and all of a sudden, let's say I'm on my way to wherever, and all of a sudden there's a road delay, and I got to go 75 miles out of the way. It's going to take me 2 or 3 more hours longer. I'm not getting paid by the hour. I'm getting paid by the mile. So it's frustrating. But I choose now not to let that bother me. It's just part of my job. Dealing with delays and detours is part of your job as a truck driver. Okay? That's part of it. It sucks. I agree. Dealing with traffic sucks. But if you're going to be an over-the-road truck driver, suck it up, buttercup. It's the way it is, and you're going to have to accept it. You're not going to change traffic. You're not going to change detours. These things are going to happen, and it's out of your control. And once you realize it's out of your control, and you accept these things, you say, well, I don't want to accept these things. It sucks. Then quit. Find you another job. I mean, I hate to be sour about it, but it's the truth. There's going to be traffic. There's going to be delays. There's going to be detours. Number 3 is loading and unloading. How many out there get aggravated with that? I do. Especially like Brian. I know right now, Brian, you're sitting over there waiting to get unloaded. You're there early, and they can't do nothing until tomorrow. Sucks. Unloading, or you get there and you're there, boom, they put you in the dock, and you think, all right, man, I'll be done in a minute. 6 hours later, y'all know, y'all done those tire loads. Y'all been there, you're there all day. Yeah, I talked to a driver last night who said that he had an appointment. He was late to the appointment. Not his fault, because of traffic out of Texas. He was late in Georgia. Well, he was delivering a Kroger load, and y'all know what happens if you're late on Kroger load. It was not his fault that he was late, y'all. He wasn't screwing around. He was late. They canceled it because of Labor Day weekend. Told him they could not unload him, and he was there Saturday morning. Today's Monday. They told him they couldn't unload him until 1 a.m. last night. So he gets up there at 1 a.m. or gets up there, actually, he said he got there at 12:30. They put him in the dock. Every time he was unloaded, 8 o'clock this morning. Another 7 hours sitting there. Now that's enough to make anybody mad. I mean, it would make me mad. And I'm the type of person, I feel like I got patience. But loading and unloading, things happen. Sometimes docks break. Sometimes the guy might be in the butthole and he's out there smoking a cigarette. And I was at a tire place the other day. We'll go over that in a minute. And remember the guy that took all night that she fixed those tires. I mean, not having patience.
7 hours.
It's 7 hours to change 4 tires. And they put us in a waiting room. We got there at 7 o'clock that night. It was 2 a.m. before they unloaded us. And we're sitting there looking at each other. You talking about mad? I'm sitting there falling asleep. But I had to pay. I didn't cuss nobody out. I said, it's part of it. It is what it is. I'll just sleep late tomorrow. It'd have been fine if I could sleep in my truck, but I didn't get to. So it happens. Number 4 is long hours on the road. This is another reason you gotta have patience. We're driving long hours. when you got some monotony, you know, you're riding down the road looking the same, you pass, especially going up to Virginia, man, you looking at the same, I'm like, man, I swear I just passed that exit. I straight passed the same hitchhiker at the same exit, the same truck literally done passed me, and I done passed him 12 times. It's all looking like Groundhog Day. On long drives, you gotta have patience because this truck ain't gonna go but so fast. And it's just like, my mama told me, I was the young one, go get a cleaner. That's just the way it is. It's slow go. It's slow go. So all you can do is just have patience when it goes to that. Now, before I go into these next few things, I want to talk to y'all about something, and that is CDL legal. You say, what is CDL legal? It's a totally different thing than patience. When you're out here driving, you got to make sure that you're covered if you have an accident or a ticket. I have a driver of the day. He is a perfect driver. He's one of my trainees. His score was one of the best ones that he could have in the company. Very safe. Called me, said he passed the DOT. Boom, 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 doing good. I said, you need to get CDL legal. He's like, yeah, I need to get that. I know I do. I said, you need to sign up for it. What is CDL legal? I'll tell you what happens. You get a ticket out there and you pay that ticket, it's going to go on your license and you can lose your CDLs. But if you have CDL legal, they hire a lawyer from that area and go and fight it, and they have a 95% chance of having it thrown out. 90% chance, or 90% chance to throw it out, 95% chance to reduce. That's good odds. You need them. There's a link below in this description, so make sure you go after this video, or do it right now. Go to the description of the video, click on that link, and you won't have to worry about it. You'll have the peace of mind. So let me tell you what happened to this driver. Great driver. Other day he was going through Calhoun, Georgia. And I'm sure you don't mind me sharing this, but he was going a 52 and a 35. It just swapped real quick. He was on a country road, didn't think about it, boom. Rosedale suspended him for 5 days. And if he's convicted of this ticket, they will fire him because he's over 15 miles over. So that being said, he had CDL legal, thank God. So CDL legal is going to get a lawyer from that area, and once his 5-day suspension is up, he's going to go back to work and he's not going to worry about it. The fine's $250. They're going to try to have it reduced, the same ticket for $250, but down to a faulty odometer, and he'll keep on moving. That's why you should sign up for CDL legal. I've been using them for years, and I think you should too. I got you a great deal. Okay, I'm not making money off this. I get $1. If you sign up, I get $1. And y'all know I'm not doing it for the money, but I get $1 if you sign up. But the reason I'm telling you about this is I went and called them. I said, listen, I want to put them, I don't sell products on my channel, but it's just something I believe in. So I said, y'all need to sign up for this. I called them. I said, hey, listen, can I get a deal for my people? They said, yeah, we'll hook you up, Sean, just like you own a big company. So that's what they did. So you'll get the same price if you were working for Swift, or you were working for a big company that had that big rate. I got a good deal for you. It's $35 a month, no matter where you work at, and you can carry it with you. It protects your home, your personal car, protect everywhere you go, protect your CDLs. Sign up the link below. All right, enough of that. Number 5, we're talking about patience here, drivers. We're talking about having patience. Reasons you should have patience. We said number 1 was traffic congestion. Number 2, delays and detours. Number 3, loading and unloading. Number 4, long hours on the road. Number 5 is customer service. You want to make sure that you're the best company driver. If you're a company driver that you are, or if you're an over-the-road driver or owner-operator, customers is how you make your money. And we all know these customers can piss us off sometimes. And sometimes it's better to be pissed off than be pissed on. I know that, but it is what it is. But you got to represent your company out there. So you got to make sure that you're doing the best you can be. These customers are nasty. Sometimes they can be rude. But when they're rude, be nice. Have patience. Smile at them. Give them kindness. Say, bless your heart, son. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people go up north and they complain about going up north and being bad. And sometimes down south it's bad. It can be bad anywhere. All right? But that's just part of it. Very, very part of it. Daniel said, what's the catch? I'm a very cynical person. There is no catch. 35 or for a CDL legal, it's $35 a month. Go to the link below. Check it out. Read about it yourself. It's $35 a month. You pay that. When you get a lawyer, you have a ticket. They hire a lawyer from that town, and it goes and they fight it for you and get it reduced. What you pay if you get a ticket or you have an accident, you're going to pay a hotel fee. You're going to pay days off of work. You're going to pay a lawyer fee. You're going to pay the fine anyway. You might as well be covered with a lawyer up front. Doctors, they got protection. It doesn't mean you're a bad driver. You know, if you go out there, doctors don't mean to, they're not trying to be bad doctors, but believe me, they're protected from malpractice if something happens, and you should be too. You're a CDL driver. I like that. Eddie across America says the catch you get's peace of mind. Brian's got it. Brian signed up with it. Eugene Weber's on my channel. He signed up with it. He uses it. A lot of my people see him. Eugene Weber said Earl's sleeping. Earl's got it too. What do you don't be beat on his truck, Earl? Eugene said Earl's sleeping. All right, so 5 is customer service. Number 6 for patience is going to be weather challenges. My God, you're going to be driving and all of a sudden it's going to get real foggy and that's going to irritate you. You're going to have to slow down. Or you're going to drive and all of a sudden the road freezes over and it's aggravating. You might be ready to roll. You drive 100 miles, now it's a blizzard. You got to pull over for a couple of days. It sucks. So that being said, you got to have patience. There's a hurricane come through the other day. You got to have patience. Weather conditions will challenge you. But it's going to happen. You're going to drive in the rain if you're a truck driver. You're going to drive in the snow. I mean, even if you're down south, but even down south, let me tell you, you'd rather drive up north in the snow than you would down south, because when the snow's down here, they don't ice these roads. They become a hazard. So definitely weather. Number 7 is what I was talking to you about a while ago with mechanical issues. You're an over-the-road truck driver. You can do, I don't care how many pre-trips you do, I don't care how many post-trips you do, you're going to have a mechanical issue. It happens. It's just part of trucking. And when it happens, it can be on your way home, drivers, on your way home. And this happens. And you're like, I'm going to scream. And it's okay, scream. But be patient with it because it happens. So, over-the-road truck drivers, you're going to have a lot of patience. It takes us a lot of patience. Now, if you don't have patience, you're going to be a miserable person. You are. You're going to be slap miserable. This is one of the truest videos I've ever made because it's true. Speaking of truth drivers, number 8, regulatory compliances. Hey, y'all know about it. Several of y'all have got DOT last week. Brian knows about it. Brian got pulled in the other day. Boom. Didn't do nothing wrong. They'll pull you over and put you in the barn and go through all your crap, try to find something wrong with you. You better have patience. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's their job.
That's their job, and they're going to pull you over and they're going to search your crap. They're going to check the stuff, try to find something wrong. When they do, they're going to shut your butt down. And you may be a perfect driver, and they're going to find something you couldn't have found, and it's going to be not fair because they got a pit they can go under. They get to go under your truck, and we don't climb up under a pit, dark, and we ain't all up under that truck like they can see. But they're still going to shut you down for 10 hours, 12, 15, 24, 48, whatever, to figure it out, and you're going to have to be sitting there looking stupid. Better hope you got some groceries in the truck. You might be ready to about to roll in, except they starving. You got no food in your truck, and it's going to happen just like that. Patience. If I could teach y'all anything out there, it's patience. And that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to teach you things the CDL school won't teach you, and that's patience, drivers. Drivers, you've got to have patience. Please learn patience. If you do not, you're going to... There's a lot of stupid drivers out there. I mean, we have people cut us off all the time. I mean, I can't even tell you. Let me tell you how many people that cut us off this week done stupid things.
God, a lot.
Patience. How many times y'all pull up and it's time to get a shower, they say it's going to be an hour before you... There's 11 people ahead of you.
We had a truck block us today because they ran out of fuel.
Oh, yeah. A Swift truck ran out of fuel and blocked the whole lane there today. They got towed to Love's, but we were sitting there waiting on them to get out. Patience. Ain't my fault. They ran out of diesel, but I didn't get mad about it. It is what it is. We got off and went to a store. Nasty bathroom there. You gotta have patience about that too.
It was horrible.
Well, what about when you get up and you run into a truck stop and you gotta drop the load off? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go. You gotta do number 2. You gotta do. And you get running in there and all of a sudden there's people waiting to get in the stall. You're like,
The toilets are just overfilled.
yeah, they're waiting and you gotta poop. Better have patience and crack your drawers one. And then you get in there and you put the toilet paper down, and it's so hot seat. The old toilet paper just melts from all the sweat from everybody else's butt that's been on there. That's a bad feeling. That's happened. Oh, hot seat is what I call it. You gotta have patience. So all y'all that are thinking about being a truck driver, you think, oh man, I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna roll these roads, I'm gonna have some peace of mind. And there is a lot of peace that you can get out of drive. I'm not taking that away at all. I do get peace out here. You have a little escape out here, but there is a lot of crap that we're gonna go through. And you gotta have patience. Got to. So let's recap for a minute. You gotta have patience because of traffic congestion. Can't change it. 2, delays and detours. Can't change it. Number 3, loading and unloading. Can't change it. Number 4, long hours on the road. Can't change it. Gotta have patience. Number 5, it's customer service of these shippers and receivers. Gotta have patience. You can't change the way they feel, but I'm not gonna let them take away my joy. I'm gonna not let another driver out there steal my joy inside. This is my life. I'm not gonna listen to them with their crap. They want to be ugly about shit up and whatever. You're not gonna change the weather. The weatherman ain't gonna change it either. Only God controls the weather. Nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. So have patience. Number 7, mechanical issues. You can minimize it by doing your pre-trips, your post-trips, but it's not gonna be perfect. Things are gonna happen, and they're gonna happen at the worst time, the least time, the worst. Number 8, regulatory compliances, DOT. They're part of it out here. We got to accept it. It is what it is. So if you're becoming a truck driver, you need to learn patience. You need to learn it real quick because you're going to learn some lessons out here. And make sure that you sign up for CDL Legal. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but I mean it. The link is in the description below. CDL Legal, it's worth having. I've signed up for it. You should have too. Don't you go spend $5,000 on a CDL. Get out here, go through. You know, how long did you go to school?
11 weeks.
How long did it take you to get it? How long? It's 11 weeks.
It's 11 weeks.
Right. But I mean, then you had to wait on a job, wait to get hired in here.
Well, altogether, 20 weeks.
20 weeks, and then he comes out here for another 4 weeks, and you're making pennies on the dollar out here training. All that to lose your license over something stupid. And don't say, well, I'm a good driver. I'm gonna not make mistakes. You could be the best driver, but we have a target on our back because we're truck drivers. So when you get in a wreck or something happens, they're gonna say, hey, he did it. Turn around, must have done it. You don't see all these billboards on the sign? Collect the big money, sue the big truck.
That was one thing they taught us in school. No matter if it's not your fault or not, it's automatically your fault.
Insurance for hurricane. Not have a lawyer, and the best lawyer, CDL Legal, they're a Christian-based company. Put a link in the description, so click on that link and read about them. It's worth it to have the peace of mind, not to worry about it. Let me know if y'all can see the link in the description. It should be in there, but if it's not, email me and I'll send it to you. But a CDL Legal, I've got them. You should have them. It covers you in your personal car. I'm gonna give you. I know I've told you this before, but I'm gonna give you another example, y'all. I had a driver who was he was in a rental car coming up to meet me, one of my trainees, and he was in a Dodge Challenger and got pulled over going 92 and a 70. Ooh, super speed. Would have been fired automatically. He went to court. CDL Legal took care of it. Faulty odometer. He paid a $1,000 fine, but he had to pay that to the lawyer. He didn't have to go to court. He just kept working in truck. They negotiated it like in a couple weeks. It's done. I had another driver. I don't know why it happened. I don't know if he was on his phone. I don't know what happened, but he ran in the back of somebody in traffic. Boom. Automatically would have been terminated. Automatically would have been gone. But it's illegal. They got it. The lawyer called up there the very next week and said, "Hey, I got a driver here." Negotiated with the DA, got it down to faulty brake system. He paid a $300 fine. It was his fault for hitting him, but he had no points on his license, none, because he had CDL Legal. So in the description below, at CDL Legal, you definitely need to check that out. Also, if you're looking for a good company to work for, you need to come Rosedale Transport, 706-226-1003. Ask for Tina and tell your boy Sean sent you, and we'll get you going. Let me read some of these comments right here. Brian said, just to be nice to the DOT officer. Correct. Eddie across America said, planning helps with patience. Oh, it does, for real. Eugene says, don't worry about the things you can't change until you have the opportunity to change it. Man, that is so true, Mr. Weber. That is so true. D Brown 7656 says, I watch a lot of truck driving YouTube pages. Yours is by far the most useful and informative. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. D Brown 7656. I appreciate all y'all watching. I really do. It means a lot. I try to help. I try to make videos out here that are informative and that teach people things at CDL school. I try to give y'all good advice. I know a lot of y'all don't listen to me on that CDL legal. I think I've had 10 people sign up for it in the last 2 months, but all 10 of those people are happy. They got it. I promise. You'll be wishing you had it if you didn't. And you don't buy life insurance expecting to use it, but you got it. So, and like I said, I only earn $1 off of it. It's not for that. I'm trying to do it for y'all. I'm trying to teach y'all things and help y'all succeed out here. That's what I want in life. I want y'all to succeed. So we're down to 127 miles to Plant City. We're doing good. It's already 4 o'clock. We'll be there by 6. A little after 6, drop it, and hopefully go find somewhere to park. This is a new week. Hey, Earl's up. Hey, Earl's awake now. Eugene Weber, Gunny said that you was asleep. What's going on, Mr. Earl? We're talking about patience. I used you an example. I told him about the ordeal you had to go through. So we're talking about patience out here. I know you had you've had to deal with a lot of patience the last couple of days. Brian, you have too, man. I'm praying for both of y'all. For real. Hey, by the way, y'all, I want to say thank all y'all, my subscribers. We raised over $100 last week in super chats toward the laptop. So we're well over $200 now going to the laptop. So today starts a new week. My goal is to raise $30 a week, y'all, and we'd be there by Christmas. Well, last week we raised over 100, but let's still try to get $30 in this week. Everybody's donated $1, $5, $10, $2. I thank y'all for that. I edit all my videos from my phone. I don't have a laptop in the truck, but I'm thinking if I have a laptop that I'll be able to raise more. I'd rather make better videos for y'all. I think I do a lot better. So y'all help me raise $30 more this week. I appreciate it. Every dollar counts. But thank all y'all for watching. I appreciate every one of y'all for donating under the super chats. Y'all are awesome. About 38 miles from the turnpike now. So how are you doing over there, Mr. James?
Doing pretty good.
You drive like a pro.
I'm ready to get my own truck.
Let me ask you a question. So yeah, you're new. This is your second week. What do you say the first week that, I think this might be a weird question, but what happened in this first week that you didn't expect? Or did you expect everything that went through? Was there any surprises? Or I guess the idling of the truck, you said it helps you better when it idles at night and sleep better?
Yeah, I've learned that I sleep better if the truck is idling. I guess it's the vibration kind and the noise puts me to sleep. And I've traveled all over the country in the carnival business and doing all that. So the driving aspect of it, I know people are idiots and they're going to pull out in front of me. So none of that.
Well, you remember your first day.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it, but his first day, somebody pulled right out in front of him. It was crazy. What's up, Canadian Grower? Yeah, Earl said didn't see Gunny inside stop. Yeah, Gunny said it. He said you were sleeping, so he must have tried to find your truck a while ago. He said you were sleeping. Anything else that was surprising or something that a little different or?
How a lot of addresses don't pull up on GPS.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of.
Well, one thing I need to do is I need to update my GPS. Some of these places are new facilities. I need to pull that up. Like so, multiple ways of GPS is great, y'all. Use Hammer, use Trucking Path. I've got a Garmin, which was really good, but then I'll also double check everything. See the one mirror, okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, we're just cruising. We're just rolling down the road, trying to lose my load. I got. Oh Lord. It is a pretty day though, babe.
Yeah, too bad we look real close to the beach.
Hey, another thing, yeah. Canadian Grower says my son said he loves watching your videos. Oh man, that's awesome. Tell him I said what's up, bud. Tell him I said what's up.
it legal in Canada?
I enjoy watching your camping, dude, huh?
Is it legal in Canada?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. Hey, y'all, I tell you, nothing helps pass time when you're driving.
Podcast.
It's podcast. You know, go to it. I wish I had a podcast. I mean, that would be good. But if I ever retire, I'm gonna do a podcast. I'll do a daily podcast.
Podcasts and books.
Yeah, podcast and books. Go to Spotify, and it's free. Look up Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan has, oh my God, great podcast, great subjects, very intellectual talking. He speaks with people that are interesting, and they're like 4 hours long. So I go to Joe Rogan and I'll listen to him for 4 hours, and that'll take up most of my day.
You don't even realize how.
You don't even realize it, and it's like he talks about really interesting subjects to people, and the more it's like having conversations with smart people. And I think if you are who you hang out with, you hang out with smart people all the time, you're gonna be smart. You talk dummies all day long, you're gonna be a dummy. And out here driving a truck, you can't really talk to a lot of people, but you can choose what you listen to. And by listening to positive, great things, I mean, like Joe Rogan's going to be one of the well-versed, smartest person in the world because he talks to smart people all the time. I mean, all the greats he talks to. He talks to a lot of people, so you got to check it out. Go to Spotify, check that out. One day I may do a podcast. I do these live, because I wouldn't really say they're podcasts. They're no more than 30 minutes long, 30, 45 minutes long, but I do the random live. But today, I hope y'all learned something about patience today. Holy cow says, and you preach Jesus. I try to. Every Sunday morning we do a Trucker Sunday, so make sure you come on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and I'll bring you the Word of God. I'll pull over wherever I'm at and try to bring you some scripture. And I don't monetize that day, so when y'all watch those Trucker Sundays, just by showing up at 10 a.m. on the live, checking in, hitting the thumbs button, or going back and watching the Google Trucker Sunday and watching it, it helps spread the gospel out everywhere. And I believe that God wants us to go out there and do that. He said go out in the highways and byways. And God come to me, and as I was praying, He said, you need to do this. So I dedicate my channel to God, and I'll always uplift the name of my Lord Savior Jesus Christ. And I hope y'all do too. But I was told never talk about politics or religion. Y'all notice I don't talk about politics, but I do talk about religion. And every time I do a Trucker Sunday, we lose subscribers sometimes, and people get upset, but that's okay. Because God said He'd leave the 99 to find the one, and that's what it's about, and that's what I will always continue to do. Brian said, how far are you away from getting your laptop? Well, I'm about halfway there. I had to look up, it was $200 and something we're at, and the laptop that I want to get at Walmart is like $500. So we're halfway there. So as long as we continue to grow, bring in $30 a week, we'll have it by Christmas before then. So, and usually that's since we started doing it, I've raised about $30, $32 a week. Last week we hit over 100. I mean, people just, it's during the lives, you see over there where it says super chat, people hit the super chat, and that's what happens, but it's because all y'all, there's so many people donated $1, and that means so much. It doesn't matter if it's $1, it means a lot. So thank y'all. And when I get that laptop, I promise I'll make better videos for y'all. I promise. Y'all stuck with me. Yesterday was a year, y'all. Trucking Life with Sean has been rolling for 1 year. 1 year ago yesterday, I posted my first video, and never thought I'd have this many subscribers. We're almost at 29,000 subscribers. Now, that's awesome. My goal is, let's try to get 50,000, for next year. But we're on track. So let's keep doing it, y'all. Let's get it growing. The bigger the channel is, the more gospel gets out there, and the more positivity gets out there. And that's what it's for. Y'all notice I don't sell products on this channel. I'm not trying to get y'all to buy every headset and everything out here. I've been offered money from Trucker Path. I've been offered, I've had people call me, want me to sell their tarps and their straps and all kinds of different things, but it's not about that. I'll push things that I believe. 2 things I push out here is Rosedale Transport, because I believe in them. And I do make referral monies off them. And I do CDL Legal. And the link is below to y'all if you haven't signed up for CDL Legal yet. The link is in the description of this video. Make sure you do that. But I'm not going to be a sellout. I'm not going to sell out and sell crap that I don't believe in. If I tell you about it, it means something. So, and I'm going to tell you about Jesus, Rosedale, and I'm going to tell you about CDL Legal. Other than that, I'm trying to teach you things the CDO school will not teach you for the beneficial of you. But there's a lot of ways, the channel can make money, and you can support the channel by either doing a super chat. You can support the channel by joining the membership, or just support the channel by showing up and watching the videos. Hit that thumbs up button. That's supporting the channel right there. Every time you hit that like button, every time you watch one of my videos, and the longer you watch them, it helps. And it means a lot. Share them, y'all. Share these videos on Facebook. Share them on Instagram. All this stuff so we can try to make trucking great again. That's what I'm trying to do. What's up, Mr. Cruz? Holy cow says I'm a false Christ. No, I'm not a false Christ. I'm not Christ. I don't claim to be Christ at all. He's let me guess, you don't keep the Sabbath Saturday, you celebrate Christmas and Easter. I'm not going to get into it, holy cow, but I do appreciate you watching. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm not claiming to be anything. But I am claiming, though, that the only way to get to heaven is through Jesus, and that you need him in your life. And God has done so much for me. I believe so much in Jesus. Jesus helps me so much. And you know what? Without my God, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. God's delivered me from drugs. He saved my marriage. He saved my family. He's done so much for me that I will always give him the praise, no matter what. And you can attack how I believe, and I'm not asking you how you believe. You're asking me, do I eat pork? Yeah, I eat pork. I ain't perfect. Never claimed to be perfect. But I do know that I couldn't live without my Jesus. I talk to him every day. I pray to him every day. And he's real. Hell is real. And if you don't get right, you'll go to hell. And I will speak the truth. I will speak the truth out there. I believe God died for our sins. Jesus died for our sins. And I believe that we can come to him and ask for forgiveness, and he will forgive us 100%. And Paul says, I die daily. I'm not perfect, but I'm going to strive to be better and better every day. I'm not perfect, but I'm going to try my best. I'm human. But I'm going to do everything I can to thank my God up in heaven and to share his word, no matter what. What's up, Cruz? Cruz says, hey, Sean, hope all is well. Yeah, man, I'm doing great, buddy. Appreciate it, Mr. Cruz. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, some people question my faith, and they'll come on the channel and attack me and things, and that's okay. Because, hey, I'm not perfect, and I don't mind answering hard questions. I don't mind. Maybe I don't have all the answers to all of them, but I will definitely try. I think a healthy debate is great. That's what's wrong with the world today, is people quit debating. The left, the right, in politics, they don't want to fight with it. They don't want to talk about it. I think debates are great. I like seeing people get up on stage and argue about climate issues and whatever kind of issues. I think the only way, and if you're happy in your beliefs, and you know, then negotiate with, listen to people. Let them question your faith, and it's either going to make you stronger or you're going to learn something. Don't be afraid to debate. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid in it. Always have a discussion. The thing is that that's why our country was so great. It is still great. They're trying to take away freedom of speech, but it's like, because we can speak, and because people can have other opinions, people can have other religions and other thoughts, and people can believe a certain way and disagree with it. Disagreements are okay. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's why our founding fathers wanted us. They wanted us to debate certain issues. We are a very diverse country, but we can be so strong because we can debate, but we can also fail if we don't. Our country was built on, the principles of God, and we've turned away from that. And I'll never deny Christ. I'll never deny him. I'll always stand up for what I believe in, and I believe each and every one of y'all should stand up for what y'all believe in also. But I appreciate you watching my channel, y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here so I can keep on training this guy over here. Actually, he's doing such a good job. I don't even know why I'm training. I mean, he's doing great. I'm just here for the ride. But no, he's doing good, y'all. Hey, if y'all have any questions for him later, shoot me a message, or next time I do a live, ask some questions. This is the second week. If you got your new driver out there and you want to know, ask him. Don't forget to go to the link and sign up for CDO Legal. Better do that. Say, Sean to tell you. It's Truck Life with Sean. Let's get it.